Amazon Prime Day is coming, and it's so special, we brought out the confetti cannons. What's Prime Day? It's a day with more deals than Black Friday, exclusively for Amazon Prime members. Amazon Prime members can save big on thousands of amazing items, all on Prime Day. Not a Prime member? There's still time to sign up. Go to Amazon.com right now. Don't miss it. Prime Day is one day only, July 15th. I'm going to need a lot more confetti, just so you know.
Blog Talk Radio.
You know what time it is. Time to hang out with Mr. Coop. With Mr. Cooper, with Mr. Cooper, with Mr. Cooper, ladies school. From Mr. Cooper, from Mr. Cooper, from Mr. Cooper, with Mr. Cooper, with Mr. Cooper, with Mr. Cooper, ladies school. From Mr. Cooper, from Mr. Cooper, yeah.
Welcome to the Bit Scoop with Coop. I'm your host, Coop. Everybody, we're still rolling season 2 real hard right now, 3rd episode. Everybody, make sure you tell your family, your friends to tune in live right now to www.blogtalkradio.com/the Bit Scoop with Coop. You can catch all the season 1 and season 2 episodes up there also. There's so many different ways of actually catching this show also. You can actually go to my website, thebitscoopwithcoop.com, Facebook.com/thebitscoopwithcoop, iTunes, MySpace, YouTube, TuneIn Radio, Stitcher, so many to name, or just Google it. But enough about that, guys. Let's talk about what we have going on the show today. Man, today's guest is a multiple award winner, and I'm talking about in the music industry, guys. It doesn't get no better than this. He has appeared on BET's Wrap It Up mixtape campaign. He has shared the stage with multiple well-known artists. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the R&B and Hip-Hop Rock Star, E. Welcome to the show, man.
What's up? I think we need a big round of applause for that introduction, bro. What's happening? What's happening? How you doing?
Much, man, I'm doing well, man. It's been, a crazy few weeks, starting season 2 off, trying to go hard on this show. You've been massively busy also, and I want to thank you for taking time to come out your schedule, to come on this show. So, a lot of people are waiting to hear this. Yes. But also, just to let you know, on this show, we always talk about how people start in their career, their success, and they also give advice on how to actually get into this career. But we always start from the beginning, E. What made you decide to actually start a career in the music industry? Hey, you there?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think we lost connection with you.
Okay, I'm here. I'm here, Coop.
All right.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Cool. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm here. All right, good. All right. Love this technical stuff, right? It's awesome. But to answer your question, yeah, no doubt. Mm-hmm. But to answer your question, my family in general has always been involved in music and in some form of fashion. So with me, it was just watching them. It was like just something that just rubbed off on me naturally. I was singing before I could even talk, to be honest with you. So just being in, just being around that was something that always, made me feel good. I've always loved entertaining people, but there was one defining moment in my life where it solidified for me that, yes, this is exactly what I want to do. I remember my aunt coming to get me and showing me this video of the late, great Michael Jackson.
Oh.
So when I saw that, you can almost imagine when he was younger, just watching him was like, yo, that's what I want to do right there. And I've been doing it, pursuing it ever since.
Okay. Now, to clear up for the young fans out there, tell everybody what generation of Michael Jackson was this that you went into that you actually got introduced to? Because a lot of people know about the last just few years of Michael Jackson. I'm talking about the young people that listen to the show, not the older people that knows about Thriller and Jackson 5 and Bad and everything. What generation of Michael Jackson was it?
When he was with the Jackson 5, with his brothers.
Ooh, classic.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Classic.
That was it, and to see him stand out amongst his brothers like that was just a defining moment for me. It blew me away completely. I was done.
You know what? And I think everybody was when they saw that, because a lot of people say, when you see Michael Jackson, you see shades of James Brown. And,
right.
You can keep triggering that stuff back all the way in the music era. And you see, that's the thing right there. I think if anybody that's listening to the show right now, if you're not familiar with the Jackson 5, you can YouTube it. Google it, whatever. Watch the videos. This dude was so smooth on the stage. You got a lot of people doing, these modern-day dances and everything, but if you want to see true dancing, check out the Jackson 5. Michael was nasty with it. He really was. So,
Indeed he was. Indeed he was.
Mm-hmm. Now, let's fast forward a little bit. Now, E, I know you have skills. You have skills for real, but did you have a trainer to help you perform to get to the level where you're at right now?
My aunt, who was a trained singer, she trained me a lot, and a lot of the stuff I picked up from just watching other people. But as far as training, my Aunt Lorraine, she trained me a great deal, and she just always just went hard on me to make sure that, I was breathing correctly and so on and so forth. And she introduced me to various vocal coaches and things of that nature. So, yeah, she would be the one who's responsible for that. And my mother, too. I can't forget Mom. Mom was really serious with it as well. So, yeah.
Wow. You won't lie about a talented family, because I'm not going to lie to you, and a lot of people that know me know this, I can't sing a lick. I can't. I can harmonize, but when it comes to singing, no, I can freestyle. I can rap. But when it comes to harmonizing R&B and everything, I can't do it. I'll hum with you all day long. So,
right.
You have a very gifted talent. Seriously. Big shout-outs to your moms also and your aunt. Big shout-out to both of them. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for training E, because this guy's on fire right now. Yes.
Yes, I owe it all to them.
And thank you. And tell your moms and aunts, if they're not listening, I personally said thank you. Thank you for the great work, because we have more talented artists coming through the family. Because to be truthful, a lot of people, they go and they pay $200, $500, $700 just to learn how to actually, bring your voice up the right way it's supposed to be. But, you have fam that actually taught you, how to do this, and you didn't have to get charged for this. So that's a great thing.
Yeah.
Now, let's fast forward a little bit more. Can you tell everyone, some of the artists that you have performed with in your career?
Okay, I had the esteemed pleasure of sharing the stage with the great Marsha Ambrosia, Pleasure P, formerly of, Pretty Ricky, Styles P of the Locks. I even shared the stage with when Russell Simmons had his girl group Black Butterfly. I shared the stage with them when they were hot. Once upon a time, I don't know if anyone remembers them, but they were hot once upon a time, an import from Germany. So I shared the stage with them, and as well as Avant as well. And then a lot of independent artists as well. I've shared the stage with like Gina Rose, who is from D.C. as well. Shared the stage with her, and quite a few other artists.
Wow. Now, were you nervous when you first met these people? When you was like, okay, I'm coming on stage with these guys and these girls, and they toured, they done some of everything. How did you feel when you actually, you met them and you went out there and they heard you, perform the way that you perform? Were you nervous, or was it in the back of your mind at all when you were singing?
Yeah, you know what? Before every performance, I'm a nervous wreck. I don't care who I'm performing for or whatever, I'm a nervous wreck before every performance. But those people in particular, it's like you got to show and prove. I take each performance as this. I have one time to shine. One time.
That's true.
So, with that being said, once I step out on that stage, I got to show and prove. I can't freeze up. I can't show any signs of nervousness or whatever. I just go in. You know what I mean? So performing for those people, it was a great honor. Getting advice from them as far as, just keep pursuing it, keep going. And, it was always great experiences performing with those people that have paved the way for me to be able to bless the stage as well.
Mm-hmm. Now, as far as it goes for when you say that, you have one time to shine, does it matter if it's a crowd of 100 people or 1,000 people or even 10,000 people? I mean, does your energy, does it flow the same regardless of how many people is out there listening to you?
It flows exactly the same. The largest crowd that I've ever performed for was 18,000 people in a stadium.
Whew. Wow.
So the energy is all the same because another thing that my aunt has taught me is that you never know who's sitting in that audience. You never know. There could be no one sitting in the audience, but you got the staff that's working the venue and so on and so forth. You never know who they are. The sound man may be the cousin of Timbaland, as far as you know. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Or that the ticket counter may be Jay-Z's closest cousin. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So when you get out there and you do your thing and you make a good impression, these are the things that resonate with you and they resonate with everyone else, and it carries you throughout your career. Because I performed for crowds of nobody before, coming up. So, but I've always treated every performance the exact same way. You never know who's watching and who's listening. You never know.
And it's funny that you say that, E, because there are some artists out here, and I'm talking about in the hip hop world and in the R&B world, and I will keep names nameless. They travel to certain cities and everything, and you can see it on their face that they don't want to be there. And you can tell when they sing, they don't want to be there because they feel that every performance has to be, in New York. It has to be in Cali. It has to be Texas. It's got to be somewhere where they're in front of the Super Bowl singing. I mean, but when they come to these small cities and towns, they get to the point where they act like, okay, there's only 500 people here, and I just performed in front of 25,000 people. What's the point? A lot of artists is not trying to show the professionalism, and it shows. And people don't understand that can actually affect their record sales because they say, oh, they came to my city, and this group or this person didn't want to be here, so why should I support them? And I thank you, man. You're not doing that. You're bringing that fire. You're bringing that energy everywhere you go, man. And please keep that up. Please keep it up. Yeah.
I most certainly will. I most certainly will.
Thank you, E. Now, will you tell everybody that's listening right now, what is the UIMA and how did it impact your career?
The UIMA is Urban Independent Music Awards. It's an organization that's was headed out in Richmond. I wish I'd remember the young lady's name who threw this event, but she's been doing it for quite some time now. I should have gotten that information. I do apologize, everyone, but it's the Urban Independent Music Awards. It impacted my career a great deal because, number one, I didn't even know I was nominated for the award. I found out from my manager. He was putting together some things, some shows for me and everything, and he stumbled upon it he Googled me, but he stumbled upon it. That's how he found it. So I didn't even know I was even nominated for that award. So once I got the nomination, I started promoting it and so on and so forth. So we went there, did the performance and everything because we were asked to perform, and to have them call my name as Best New Artist that was the biggest thrill in the world because I've never won an award before. You know what I mean? And here I am, this guy he's an independent artist. He's out here, just really trying to make a name for himself, build his brand, so on and so forth. And to win an award, to be recognized for that was just the biggest thrill for me. And again, that was just one of the examples that proved to me that I know that this is what I was meant to do. So it was the biggest thrill to win that award. It was great. I've won it 2 years in a row.
That's amazing, man. That's really amazing because, a lot of people in their early career or even their mid-career, it's hard for them to win a certain award back-to-back. And you've proven that it can happen. And especially you didn't even know nothing about the award, and, you're nominated and you win. Wow, that's
right.
I hope I can pull that one day. Seriously. Now, what other people don't know about you, though, and a lot of people do know this about you, but, you also won Velocity Magazine Award. Now, how did that feel when you found out about that?
When I found out about the Velocity Magazine Award, and shouts to my man Anthony Anderson, who was the founder of the Velocity Magazine Award. First of all, Velocity Magazine was a magazine that Mr. Anderson ran that dealt with independent artists in music and fashion and media. So that was a really big thing because, I'm an independent artist and a proud independent artist at that. So when we found out about this particular award ceremony, he asked me if I wanted to be a part of it. I was like, sure, no problem. I would love to be a part of it. So there was from the voting, there was a big voting process and decision process. I really loved this particular award because the voting process was separate. Like the voting panel was separate from the deciding panel. So no one knew anything. So the voting panel couldn't converse with the deciding panel and vice versa. So the way he ran this particular event was just like tooth and nail, very detailed. It was very, very, very organized, and I loved it. So winning that award, I won that award for Best New R&B Artist, Best New Album, and it was for my debut album entitled The Prelude. So that was just the greatest feeling in the world. It was televised and everything, you know what I mean? So it really felt good to win that one. And again, shouts to my man Anthony Anderson for putting that award ceremony together. You need to bring it back, my brother. I'm just putting that out there right now because I got a lot of new things.
That's what I'm talking about. It's Anthony Anderson. If you're listening to this, bring it back. Bring it back. A lot of artists out here that can do it. Bring it back. Yes.
That's right.
Now, here's one thing and we will talk about the Prelude in a second. Now, also, you've also been on the BET Wrap It Up mixtape campaign. Now, that's big because, that's known around. So tell us about that and how did you feel? Were you shocked when you found out that you actually, made it up there?
Yeah, I was very shocked. And I got to give thanks to the incredible team, Ready, Set, Impact. They're the ones who they executive produced that whole entire project. They spearheaded that project. Nate Jolly and Jeannie Jones, my mentors, I got to say. So when they brought that to my attention, they said, okay, well, we can definitely put you on this project. But, they've always worked with me in my career as far as steps to take to help bring my brand, bring more exposure to my brand. So when they brought this to my attention and I got selected for it was a great deal as well. Nate Jolly remixed one of my songs off of the Prelude album called Like That, and that appeared on a mixtape alongside 2 Chainz, Wale. There's a few other artists on that mixtape as well. A lot of nationally known artists were on that mixtape, and I appeared right alongside with them. And it did very well. It moved a lot of units. It did very, very well nationwide, and that was just another feather in my cap to bring exposure to my brand and exposure to my name, the Wrap It Up BET campaign. That was great.
Wow. Now, and like you said, they took it off, some of your stuff has actually been known about, and it's actually off of your album, The Prelude. Now, how did you come up with the name, The Prelude?
The Prelude was something that I'm very theatrical in my performances, and I'm a conceptual artist as well. I like to do things with some sort of concept behind it. So the Prelude I came up with that because when you look up the word prelude, that means introduction, the very beginning. You know what I mean? So by me being a brand new artist coming out, I thought it was only befitting for me to title the album that, because it was my introduction to the world. It's my introduction to everyone as far as my name, my brand, my music, so on and so forth. I actually have a project that came out before that called The Prelude Chronicles, and it was a mixtape that was put together, and that afforded me, that allowed me to tour a little bit, regionally off of that well before the album was even finished. So once The Prelude finally came out, people were already primed and ready for that project to drop. So that's the reason why I came up with that name. It's just my introduction. That's it.
Wow. Now, is there a way that anybody can actually, go get The Prelude? I mean, is it out anywhere, or can anybody hear it? How can they do it?
Yes, indeed. Definitely go to my website, R&B, that's R, the letter R, the letter N as in Nancy, B, hiphoprockstar.com. Go there. You can get the album. Just go to the merchandise section. You can get the album. Also on that website, it's featuring my brand new single that I'm pushing right now. It has a lyric video up there right now, which is already sitting at a little over 59,000 views within 2 months. It's called #Team Thick and Curvy. It's my new hit right now. It's doing very well. We got a big campaign going on with that. Ready, Set, Impact is spearheading my campaign with a #Team Thick and Curvy. And so you can get the prelude there, and you can also get #Team Thick and Curvy as long as the lyric video there as well, all in promoting my brand, E, the R&B Hip-Hop Rock Star.
I love it, E. I love it. I'm going to actually definitely check out that website myself because I want a copy of the prelude. So I'm definitely going to be one of mine. And everybody, make sure you go to the website and get yours also. When I say E is nothing but fire, I mean that, people. Make sure you go get it. Do it. Now, are there any other future projects that you like to speak about that's actually going on?
Yeah. Yes. Like I said, #Team Thick and Curvy is a big project that we're pushing right now, a big campaign that we got going on. And the whole premise behind this campaign is to show love to the thick, voluptuous, curvaceous women out there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Plus sizes, so on and so forth. These women, there's a surge that's going on in the industry right now that hasn't been going on until now. The more thicker women are now beginning to get shine as far as being in print ads and things of that nature, like the Lane Bryants and the Dove campaign, like the I'm No Angel campaign with Victoria's Secret ads and so on and so forth, and even the Under Armour. The brand Under Armour has supported the African-American ballerina Misty Copeland, who was always told that she was too thick to be a lead dancer, but now she's a lead dancer in an American ballet. So #Team Thick and Curvy is promoting things of that nature. People like Ashley Graham, who was a plus-size model who actually graced the front cover of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit. So, there's that surge that's going on right now. So, and I happen to like thicker women myself. So, of course, there's a bit of an agenda for me to do a song like that because I love it as well. So, #Team Thick and Curvy is definitely pushing forward. That movement is pushing forward. So, and you can even Google the hashtag. Is #Team Thick, the letter N, Curvy. You hit that hashtag and just watch what comes up. You'll be surprised. Watch what comes up.
Oh, yes. And I can tell you'll be doing this from the heart, so I know it's going to mean something for me.
Yes, indeed. And also, coming off of the heels of the #Team Thick and Curvy campaign, which is a campaign that's going to be going on for quite a while, everyone. So, just be on the lookout for that. I have another single that's going to follow that up entitled Body Language.
Okay.
And Body Language is a great song. It's got a 90s feel-good feel to it, a nice vibe. Remember the songs back in the 90s where they were talking about love. They weren't disrespecting women or anything like that, just having a good time and, just showing the love that you have the love that you have for your significant other. You know what I mean? So that's what body language is all about. And I was actually just in L.A. Last week, and I was shooting 2 videos, one for hashtag Team Thick and Curvy and another for the song Body Language. Again, spearheaded by, the incredible media company Ready, Set, Impact. So I was out there doing that. And also in body language, I know I sound like I'm rambling on, but also in body language, I do a little bit of acting in body language as well in that video. Yeah, I do a little bit of acting. I like getting into that realm. And I've been compared to characters on HBO's The Wire and also currently 50 Cent's Power on Stars. So, when that project drops, be on the lookout for that. Yeah, be on the lookout for that. It's going to be absolutely incredible.
Most deaf. Now, also, for the people that's listening right now, what advice would you give any male or female that wants to actually come into the music industry?
Okay. I'm sure that out of all the interviews that everyone has heard from their favorite artists before, you've heard the same thing. So I'm going to give a little bit of that, and I'm going to put my spin on it as well. First and foremost, you'd better be sure that this is what you want to do. Okay? Be sure that this is what you want to do. If this is your passion, go after it fearlessly. Go after it. You're always going to run into those people who are going to tell you, you're not going to make it, you're chasing a pipe dream, this, that, and the third. Those people are always going to be out. You need to just bypass those people and just know in your heart that this is what you want to do. You got to be persistent. Be persistent and also hone your craft. Hone it. Honing your craft could be doing things like open mics. Just try to put yourself in a position to perform at any time, anywhere possible, because it's about building yourself as an artist, building your brand. We're in a brand new age right now where we somewhat don't really need record companies to put us out there. We can put ourselves out there with the digital age and so on and so forth. So you definitely got to push your brand forward as much as you possibly can. What else? My other advice would be to put your faith in God, man. Put your faith in God.
Amen.
Just believe in yourself and believe that He blessed you with a talent for a reason. He blessed you with a talent for a reason. If you could sing, rap, write music, write songs, whatever you do in the entertainment industry, if you're good at it, just keep going and don't ever let anyone stop you or hinder you from getting to where you need to be. So that's pretty much what I would tell everyone. I would tell everyone that.
Thank you, E. And that's what I'm talking about. You gave valuable advice. People that's listening right now, make sure you hold on to their advice. E is one of the many people that actually did this, and you saw it actually happen. Look where he's at now.
Right.
You heard it today. You heard what he's accomplished. And his career is not over. He's got so much more to go. Now, E, I'm not going to hold you up from your busy schedule. I want to say thank you for appearing on the show, taking time out your schedule. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome. I want to mention something else too, and I can't believe that this has almost slipped my mind. I'm on tour right now. There is I'm on a tour entitled the No Apologies Tour. It's featuring myself, the R&B Hip-Hop Rock Star, an artist by the name of Megan Elizabeth, and another artist by the name of Kalichi. I'm going to be in Washington, D.C. at Live Nightclub. So all my people out there, if you're out there in D.C., come check us out July 19th. Tickets are on sale right now. $10 in advance. Go to my website, rnbhiphoprockstar.com, to purchase your tickets for the show. This is a show you do not want to miss. And again, it's powered by the incredible Ready, Set, Impact. Jeannie Jones is going to be the host of the show, so you already know it's going to be on point. So you definitely got to get out there and see that show. It's the No Apologies Tour going on July 19th at Live Nightclub in Washington, D.C. So just wanted to put that out there.
Heard it here first, people. All right. And also, can you tell everybody where you just got this scoop from?
Oh, you got the scoop. You got the scoop. You got the scoop from my man Coop, the big scoop with my man Coop.
All right. Thank you very much, and until next time, people, thank you again, E.
You're very welcome. Thank you, everyone. God bless y'all.
All right.